Hi awesome people, you're welcome to my channel. This is Mulemba. You can call me Miss Awesome. So today I just want to say thank you so much to the 100 subscribers. Oh my goodness, 100 subscribers. It means so much to me, and I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed so far. Thank you to the likes that you give my videos. May God richly bless you, and please continue asking your family, your friends to subscribe. And if you haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please do subscribe. It's going to mean so much to me. I'm going to be so grateful for all the likes, the people that are subscribing, even just for you, one person who is going to subscribe now. Yes, anyway, like I promised in my last video, I mentioned that I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step process of how we make the chikanda, the African polony. And now my mom made this one, and the thing is, my mom is a pro. There are no measurements. She just knows the right amount of water to the right amount of groundnuts and the chikanda. But here's something that has worked for me. I usually use a ratio of 1:1 when it comes to the ingredients. And so chikanda is all about the right measurements, the right amount of water to the right amount of pounded groundnuts that you use, the right amount of chikanda that you're going to put, and the right amount of soda. Even salt. If any of these things go wrong, your chikanda won't be good. So yeah. So one thing that has worked for me, like I said, is a ratio of 1:1. So say I'm using 5 cups of water that I'll allow to boil. I'm going to use another 5 cups of pounded groundnuts for my chikanda to make the porridge paste. You know that groundnut paste that you need to make like a porridge before you start pouring in the chikanda? Yes, that's what works for me. However, other people prefer using less groundnuts by 1. Others will say 5 cups of water to like 4 cups of groundnuts. I've tried that one, but the last time I tried it, my chikanda was not nice, soft, and tender. So the thing with groundnuts is, if your groundnuts are more, your chikanda will be nice, soft, and tender. If your groundnuts are lesser, your chikanda will be a little harder, and then it will have that rubber-ish taste. Have you ever had chikanda, then you're chewing into like rubber-ish? You can literally feel the chikanda, because chikanda expands. It's almost like a rubber-ish. I don't know if that makes sense. If you've had chikanda, different types, you will get what I'm talking about. So you want your chikanda to be soft, to be nice, to have a smooth texture. Then you need to put the same amount of water to the same amount of groundnuts. That will work best for you. And then for my chikanda, honestly, the thing with chikanda is you need to put bit by bit so that you can see how it's becoming hard. You don't want it to be too hard when you're pouring, because it starts to expand and it becomes harder as you go. So for like 5 cups of water, 5 cups of groundnuts, I use like 200 grams of pounded chikanda. And you need to use like 2 tablespoons of soda, and like a tablespoon of salt. So 2 teaspoons soda, a tablespoon of salt. But then this works different for every chikanda meal. You want to taste it as you are going. As you are cooking, you need to taste, is the soda enough? You know, you can have that soda taste. You don't want it to be too much. And then even your salt is preference. Here, my parents don't take a lot of salt, so we don't put so much salt in the chikanda. Yeah, so it's always less salt. In fact, even lesser than a tablespoon, depends. However, other people love enough salt, so you might want to put more salt. So it's always about preferences. So let me run you through again. If I use like 5 cups of water, I use 5 cups of groundnuts and like 200 grams of the pounded chikanda. And then you start mixing. And so my mom will run us through the whole process. Let's see. We are making chikanda. My mom will just run us through the process so far. Say hi to the viewers, mommy.
Hi viewers, how are you? I hope you're fine.
Tell them to subscribe.
Please subscribe to our channel.
What's my channel's name?
I don't know. Tell me, I tell them.
Miss Awesome.
Oh, it's called Miss Awesome. Subscribe to that channel. You learn a lot.
No, because I think ideally it was Mulemba Mulando, but then I changed it to Miss Awesome. So yeah. I know she knows. So let me just turn the camera so she can show us what she's doing. So show us what you're cooking.
Before I show you what I'm cooking, I'm going to tell you what it is called.
Okay.
It is called Chikanda. Chikanda. These are tubers. They are found in Zambia. They dig them from the swampy areas. They are small tubers.
Okay.
When they dig them, they clean them and then pound them and put them in the sun to dry. When they are dried, they are turned into powder.
Okay.
And this is the powder we have packed in here. As you can see, this is Chikanda powder. And now when we get this Chikanda powder, we prepare it using groundnuts.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I did, I had to prepare the porridge like. I prepared water, I put on the fire, and then I start putting in groundnuts.
Oh, when making the porridge first.
Yes. I make a porridge and I let it cook. When it starts boiling, then I start adding Chikanda. When I add Chikanda, I keep stirring. It takes a bit long, but it will come out like this. As you can see, this is the Chikanda now. It is thickening.
It's hard.
It is thickening. It was porridge, but it kept thickening. As you can see, I'm cooking, thickening, and it's not yet ready, but it's about to be ready.
How do you know when it's ready?
It tastes like polon. We call it African polon. It's very tasty.
Yeah.
So what you are seeing here, there's only some groundnuts.
Okay.
And the Chikanda. And we add a bit of some bicarbonate of soda. And we also add salt. Apart from salt, to make it more tasty and spicy, this is where we now bring in certain spices. There's some spring onion, some onion, green pepper, parsley, and garlic, and a bit of some chili here. You can see some chili in the center. Putting them together as it is getting ready, when it's about to be ready, that's when we add the spices so that they continue to give the freshness.
So is it about to be ready? You said it's about to be ready.
It's about to be ready. We are about to put in all these spices.
Okay.
When this is done, I'll show you. It's tasty. You love it.
Okay.
Only found in Zambia. I don't know how our ancestors came up with such a wonderful formula. It's wonderful. Others think it is meat you are eating, but it is tuber plus groundnuts, spiced.
At this point, we took an ice cream break. This ice lolly was nice. I don't know what my mom was looking at, but yeah, it was so hot we needed this break. So at this point, my mom was putting in all the flavors, the onions, the green pepper, because we chopped some green pepper, garlic and chili. She was so happy explaining what she's putting in. So the entire instance of putting all of these flavors is to give flavor to the chikanda. It needs to nunkila na kawa mafia fidia. You know, that's a nice polony flavor that it gets to have. Yes. So at this point, she was just mixing, making sure the ingredients, the flavors get in the chikanda evenly, right? Yeah, so she's just nailing. It will take some time because chikanda needs you to constantly be nailing. So what she's doing now is to see if the chikanda is ready to be molded. You see, when she removes her cooking stick from the pot, it should be clean. So how you know that, like that, how you know your chikanda is ready is when you turn it like this. Not a lot of chikanda holds to the cooking stick, only a bit like that. So if you keep cooking, in fact, you keep nailing it, you will find that your cooking stick is clean, then you know you've done a good job on your chikanda. But if the chikanda is remaining a lot on the cooking stick, just keep going. Eventually it will stop. Yeah, that's like one technique that has worked to know that your chikanda is ready, because you don't want to mold it fast before it's ready. Yeah, so she went into the process of molding because the chikanda was super ready and nice, and so she just wants to give it a nice shape. You don't want to cook your chikanda anyhow. It should have a nice shape on top. Then there's me who was busy eating an apple. I'm just like, yes, mommy is cooking. I want to eat her chikanda today. Napika sana chikanda in this house. I'm joking, but yeah. So look at it, will give it shape. You see the final result of the shape is amazing. So she's just using water. You want to put your cooking stick in water, then the water helps you mold, because then the chikanda is not holding to your cooking stick. So you put in the water, then you shape on top. You see, well, you shape it properly. You want to shape it properly, and then when she's done shaping, she'll just cover with the lid and remove it from the brazier. Other people like to put charcoal on top of the lid to brown the top of the chikanda, but we don't think that's relevant. The moment your chikanda just remains outside, it will become brown on top eventually, so you don't want to spoil your lid just because of beliefs. And so she was cleaning the pot, removing those tomato things. I'm like, mommy, why are you removing those things? Then she's like, no, the pot should be clean. Not let me eat, bring and eat, because that's just like dry chikanda coming from the pot. So I'm like, I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna eat them. And they were so nice. So there's the chikanda. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Bye.